Hello and welcome to this video tutorial. I am Brijbhushan Misra. I am making a series of videos on garbage collector and this is third part of the series. I'll advise you to watch the earlier parts of the series and then continue watching this video. In this video, I'll talk about finalization in garbage collection process. So what is finalization? Before discussing finalization, let's talk about why do we require it. As we know that memory management is a tedious task for any developer and it requires lots of efforts in coding, testing and sometimes gives sleepless nights. But garbage collector does that task for us. But it has its own limitations. As garbage collector is a part of .NET framework, it can collect only managed objects. So let's first understand the objects in .NET. It could be a managed object or unmanaged. Any object written in .NET. It means all the objects that are written in .NET code handled and managed by CLR are called managed objects. Objects like file stream, network connections, etc. are unmanaged objects. So while programming, we use many unmanaged resources like accessing file system, opening network connection, etc. which does not come in the ambit of .NET framework. Garbage collector can clean up managed resources because it has complete details and can collect it, but cannot collect unmanaged resources. So it is developer's responsibility to clean it up. To allow the cleanup properly, object class provides a virtual method named finalize that need to be overridden in corresponding class. And in this method, we should free up the unmanaged resources. But how does the finalize get processed? In garbage collection process, if GC finds a finalize method in the object, then calls the finalize method and collects memory, else directly cleans it up. Moving to next step, there are some unmanaged resources that might be getting used in the program. We don't want to wait till the garbage collector runs to free the unmanaged resources. So it is better to free the unmanaged resources as soon as it is no longer in use. But as we know that we cannot control the garbage collector, also finalize cannot be called directly from code. So what to do? To free the unmanaged resources after use, we need to implement iDisposable interface. This has just one method, dispose, that need to be implemented. In this method, we need to free all the unmanaged resources like network connection, etc. Also, we don't want to call the finalize method once dispose is called. So GC provides another method that is called gc.suppressFinalize that should be called from the dispose method so that while collection of the object, its finalize method does not get called because the cleanup is already done by the dispose method. So every time when we use an object, we should call the dispose method after use so that the unmanaged resources get freed. But it could happen that a developer miss calling dispose method. To handle this scenario, .NET provides one another way. Use of using keyword. Create the object in using statement. Once the flow goes out of the using scope, dispose will be called by itself and resources will be freed accordingly. So in this video, we learned about the finalization and iDisposable interface and its uses. To connect me, you can go and subscribe my blog codewalla.net. Follow me on Twitter at code_walla. You can also jot down my mail ID. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video.